Three, two, one, go.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome on into another amazing episode of Peripheral Rewind podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about RPGs while gaming. That's right. We're old, but we can multitask, unlike these iPad bitches. Um, that's right, Gen Z. I'm calling you out. Uh, although I had an iPad too. But anyway,
Yeah, we're gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3. Kind of while we talk RPGs. I figured it was kind of fitting. And Nano's been bugging me for how long? In almost every episode of
10 months and 27 days.
um
Something.
yeah, almost every episode he mentions it, 34 episodes in.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to help remind you, just ever so nudge, nudge, poke. Hey,
um
hey.
so yeah. Here's the intro. Uh-oh. What did I do?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, I did something. Hold on.
Uh oh.
There we go. Got you back.
There I am. Okay, I was like, oh,
Uh,
starting off swimmingly on this podcast.
oh yeah, well,
Um,
wouldn't be this podcast without me fucking it up somehow.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work. Uh-oh. Now
That's
you're
right.
invisible again.
Although since we're not live on YouTube,
We're not
on the
live.
YouTube.
I told you we're recording this and then I'm putting it up like our normal podcast. This is our
Oh
normal
yeah.
podcast.
Wait, I thought we were gonna do it live though,
No,
because oh
no live.
oh
Live is
okay,
for just pure game. This is the podcast. Is recorded.
fair, okay, fair point.
So yeah,
All right,
we're gonna talk about RPGs today. We're gonna talk about all things RPG, not just Baldur's Gate, but we're gonna play Baldur's Gate while we do it. So let me show you that. So this is my perspective of Baldur's Gate um, that you will be seeing, and then obviously you'll be able to see what Nano is doing because it's Baldur's Gate and it's like D&D. So
yeah,
um,
we'll be next to each other doing stuff.
I don't be next to you. Don't be next to me. You go away.
Well,
You go do your
I'm
own
gonna I'm
adventure. You do your own adventure while I do my adventure.
I'm gonna touch you with my little gnomon body. I'm gonna get
um.
my druid.
So yeah, let's talk that first. So obviously like we could do the basic questions of what was your first RPG, but we'll get there first. First of all, let's talk about what character are you gonna make in this first,
So
and then we'll get the game started, and then while we're doing the little, so we've played the beginning of this game. I've played the beginning of
multiple
this game many times. Like I have 200 hours in this game, and I the farthest I've got was with Nano, and then I
I
stopped
I
playing.
have and I have 156 hours, so I'm not too far behind you.
Yeah,
Uh,
the farthest I got was with you, and it was to what was it, Night Song Prison or something like that.
it was
Like
like the
after the
beginning
tower.
of like barely into Act Two.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways,
Yeah,
so what did you make? What kind of character are you gonna make?
her name is Goblin. So Goblyn, Goblin,
Okay.
and she's a druid, and she is gnome, and she also is she's a forest gnome by background. Um, so she's very attuned to being able to speak with animals and turn into animals, and use nature to her her benefit.
Right.
And how about you? Who'd you make?
I'm still making it. I haven't really thought about it too much. Um, what was my last character? What do you remember what I was? I think I was a Dragonborn. I really enjoy the Dragonborn um
Then
race.
go Dragonborn with it, man.
Well, it's just because I enjoy the breath mechanic so much. Um,
It's so powerful, though.
it's great because like when you're
It,
in a pinch, like you could just go, oh yeah, right, whew. Just you know,
it just breathe it out. Literally breathe it out. Uh, although I'm thinking, because I always tend to go druid,
right.
and I'm already kind of like, you know what? I don't know if I want to go druid.
So let me see. Oh wow, I feel like they added way more um variants. Is it just me or am I crazy? I don't remember there being this many, although there could have been. I think I'm gonna go gold. Gives me the good old fire breath, and it gives me resistance to fire damage. And he looks fucking cool. Like, look at that. I kind of don't want to change him. As for um, class, I'm gonna go monk.
Okay,
Like,
if you're gonna go monk, I want to go something that will help facilitate your monkness. So perhaps I should go paladin then. That way I can help soup you up a little bit.
yeah. So we also have to think about who we're gonna bring with us. So if I go back up here to Origin, so we've got the Vampire Rogue, we've got the Geth Yankee. I think she's a barbarian. There's Gale the Wizard, Shadowheart the. Is she a paladin, or is she?
Karlak is the barbarian.
Karlak is barbarian. Oh right. Um, Lae'zel is just a like a fighter,
Yeah.
and then we've got Will. Interesting. So it would really depend on who we want to be with us. I would probably, when it's all said and done, I would like to see Carla come with us because she's the barbarian. Um, and then either Shadowheart or Gale, I think would be the other to our party.
Now, like looking at a tiefling, like, dude, they're so cool.
They are. Yep.
God dang it, I love those tieflings so much. You know what? I'm pulling an audible. I'm doing the tiefling. like, I'll be a paladin. That way I can help facilitate your monkness.
Wait, what is the monk? Or what is the dragonborn? Text-based. This is strength-based, right? Stealth is dex check. Ooh, urchin. Gives me sleight of hand and stealth. Which would fill in for not having the rogue with us. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's change my appearance, maybe in the face. No. Do like that one. Do I like his horns though? Do like the back of his head. What about his face? Let's go with that. And then change the jaws up. Genitals default. Yeah, we'll just leave it default because I forgot I have nudity on. I should probably turn it off.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you are a lizard, so your genitalia don't really
You say
show.
that he still has it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What body art? Oh, piercings. Sure, we'll go with that. Go with yeah, let's go with that. Makeup. Tail. Ooh, do I have a tail right now? Hold on. I don't have a tail. I have to have a tail.
And I'm about to get naked real fast. Purely for scientific purposes.
All right. I'm gonna go with the traditional Gelmain storyline.
You need a guardian.
Oh yeah,
Choose
so
one.
make a secondary person. Who do I
My randomized character actually looks really good.
I hate that you can't have a dragonborn as your guardian.
Yeah, that kind of doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Waiting for you. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Let's start with, I guess, more with the what's new. What's new in the world of? Oh, also, if you're watching this on Saturday, it's because it's a day late. I totally forgot um, on Thursday yesterday because we're recording this on Friday. I totally forgot what day of the week it was. And by the time I realized, it was like an hour before I was going to bed, and I was like, I want to record potentially more than an hour, so you know.
Hey, I'm. It's fine. I'm right there with you, man. Um, I'm down to skip some of this. If
I
you're
like
down,
I like this part of it, so we'll let this one play out, but we can talk over it. So
okay. Now, one thing I will say
yeah,
is that when I see games like with this much craft and care, I'm like, why is this the exception? Why is this not the general rule? Like,
right.
I
Like with
understand.
the quality of these videos, like I could watch an entire movie of this because it's that good, right? Like,
Yeah,
and there should be, like, I don't know why, like, Wizards of the Coast haven't done movies like this. Like this storyline or any storyline would be epic if told with these styles of animation and stuff like that. Because as bad as it is, I don't know how you feel about it, but the D&D movie wasn't that great.
no, it was. And I understand why they did it this way. Don't get me wrong. But when they were aiming for the lowest common denominator, they lost some of the magic
Yeah,
that can be found from getting into that nitty gritty, like, aspect of it. Whereas, um, when you aim for, not that there's anything wrong, everybody should be able to try to enjoy the movie, but
right,
when you try to go for those just general mass audience, you're not able to maintain some of that magic, some of that spark
right.
when it comes to something like that.
Yeah, it's just yeah, like if this was like a full movie with these kind of scenes in it, like it would have been very epic. And there's no talking. Like this is all just soundscape, you know? Like there's no real talking or anything like that. Like
Dude, by the way, on oh, go ahead. Sorry, I'll tell you later. Go ahead.
I wasn't saying anything.
Mm. Our last, where it was, we need to do more of that, because look at it, we exploded. I'm on our page, by the way.
Oh, you mean our live stream?
We need to do more of this.
Yeah, yeah. Playing stuff is definitely what needs to be
Just
done.
playing and
Like play we
yeah.
so if you guys are unaware, we streamed some Fallout 76 just under a week ago. I think it was Monday this week. We were live. And all we were doing was just playing some, but we gained 3 followers.
We were chilling and
Just
chatting.
yeah, like just in that stream we gained 3 followers. Um, and like super cool. Glad you came. Hope you're watching this. You
Hi.
know, we're
Yeah.
we're gonna try and play a little more games, I think, because it seems to do well for us because well, we're gamers. You know, we love TV shows and stuff like that. I wish we could do watch parties. Um,
Me
and
too.
stuff,
Me
but
too.
streaming an episode of a show or anything like that is, you're not allowed to do that. Um,
Mm-mm.
but but yeah, so
So
it's
I went from being a gnome druid to a sexy Asian looking tiefling. Um,
what class did you go with paladin?
I went with paladin, and I went with one that will be very beneficial for your monk. I can soup up your weapon hits by like a mile, especially for early game.
So
Like,
if you haven't seen the beginning scene, that we kind of skipped because we were right in the character creation, is it's you getting one of these parasites put into your eyeball. Um, so well, I failed that.
damn, I was going to give you, because I could have given you
I'm
a
not worried
boost.
about early game stuff, like, so I would don't worry about giving me bonuses just yet.
Okay, fine. No bonus for
All
you.
right. Um, there's things in this room we need to collect though.
Yes.
So yeah, like I said, we've played this before.
Quite a quite a lot.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna run around and loot goblin some stuff here.
Hey,
Um,
no affiliation with loot goblins.
yeah, right. Yes, you are.
Yeah, that's true. I am a little hoarder goblin. That is true.
This button. Let me run over here and check over here. I don't care about fire. I am fire.
Wait, why?
Do, 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 do.
Hold on.
So, all right. So let's go to the basic questions. What was your first RPG?
My first RPG was. Let's see. I would say my first like real RPG was a Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo.
Okay, I feel like I had that when I was younger, but in my mind, that's not my first RPG. I feel like I played it after. I think mine is probably, weird as it is, Final Fantasy 8, or yeah, I think it was Final Fantasy 8, but it could have been um Legend of the Dragoon. I don't remember which one I played first exactly. Um
Okay.
but it was one of them. All right, I'm gonna go over here and heal in this lovely little restoration thing. Ooh, the tentacles touched me in inappropriate ways.
But you feel better though.
I do. I'm 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 would let touch again.
Um, but yeah, that I think that's my. It was one of those two, and it really is what has continued my love of RPGs. To be honest,
I'd
um,
say like another like close second, if not like it would have been a Final Fantasy title of some kind.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
We are trapped. Let's let the little brain out. Um, would you say that like playing Super Mario RPG or like the Final Fantasies, like which which one of them really made it click for you, like that RPGs were really the shit?
honestly, the vibrant, the ones for Super Mario RPG for one, the vibrant graphics, and then the just the crafted the crafted story, like the world building that it did. I feel like is what made it click for me.
Right, right.
Was the just like, we're not just saving Princess Peach. We're not just bopping on Goomba's heads or what have you. We're actually going out. We're exploring. We're getting certain items to improve battle, situations. Wow, you are really
I can't believe I crit failed
wow.
that.
Yeah, that was wow. Um, your your scaly thumbs, man. Your scaly thumbs.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll kill it.
I love how you don't even look upset. You just look like, all right.
I tried to pry
Um,
it. I couldn't pry it, must die. So I'm
uh,
gonna play this character.
Fair.
I don't think
Gentleman
there's a
smash.
yeah. But yeah, those like I've since I played like Legend of the Dragoon and Final Fantasy, like definitely 100% like RPGs are the shit, you know.
Mm.
Um, and I didn't play D&D until I was in adulthood, you know. I was in my 20s when I started playing D&D, right? Like
Yeah.
so knowing I loved RPGs and someone says, "Hey, let's go play D&D." I was I was like, I don't know if it's going to have the same feel, but it does. It 100% does, you know. Being able to use your own imagination and figure out your own stories, you know.
Your imagination is the best graphics available, man. Like,
I do have the game volume turned down quite a bit. You should still be able to hear it, but I wanted our talking to be the main focal point of this. Um, but yeah, it's one of those things. RPGs, they just hit different. Like, like there's some to say like to play like a very good action game. Like growing up, like I played a lot of like Siphon Filter and Splinter Cell and stuff like that. Like I enjoyed those generally because I actually enjoyed the stealthy aspect of it. And like that's what really gets to me, like when I enjoy playing those types of games. That's why I also enjoy Escape from Tarkov. But having that RPG element would make them way better, and it's gotten to that point where a lot of things now have that, role playing like game kind of perspective with that action and stuff like that. What did I get? Am I going first? Oh, we're all going before these pricks. Well, that one's dead. I can't make it to that one. Let's kill this one. Your turn. Um, what else do we got? Oh, do you prefer JRPGs over WRPGs or Hello?
So no, I was trying to think of like actually like give a deep thought on that question. Like honestly, I've been surrounded by JRPGs more often than Western RPGs,
I think because
but
there are probably 4 times the amount of them.
but I will say when a Western RPG hits, it hit. And I think in part that has to probably do with our background. Like we're probably able to appreciate um like a Western RPG. There's certain nuances that we may understand better than if we were to play a JRPG, because there might be something lost in translation that the native audience might be able to
Right. So
perceive
so
better.
if you had to choose your favorite JRPG and your favorite WRPG, what would your
Okay.
answers be?
Um, Honestly, Knights of the Old Republic series
Okay.
for Western, because it's phenomenal. Like that's one of those games where when I play it, I'm like I'm in Star Wars. I am a Jedi, or I am a military soldier. I am whatever.
Right.
Um,
You need to end your turn if you're done, by
well, sorry, I got busy chit chatting.
the
Um,
way.
uh, but yeah, like that's just one of those things where I would have to either pick. Can I give you my top two instead?
in Western?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Kotor and Knights of the Old Republic and the Witcher series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really enjoyed, especially the Witcher 3.
Okay. I don't
Just
think I've ever seen you play it. So, you've always played a
I
bunch of other RPGs.
I just I've just played it for myself.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, but even playing it for yourself, like I've never heard you say you're playing like The Witcher 3 and stuff like that. So,
oh,
um,
that's because I've played it, but it's been a long ass time.
right.
Um, and as far as my favorite Japanese or JRPG, um, dude, that's the hardest one, man.
It really is
Uh,
because there's so many good ones to choose from. And the
yeah,
thing is like, there's certain titles that yes, they're JRPGs, but I would say that they've got a huge Western, like, what's the word I'm looking for? More, in my opinion, I think they have more of a Western following. Um,
hmm
Things like Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, they're loved worldwide, but I mean, like, when someone says, "Hey, what's your favorite RPG?" A lot of people say Final Fantasy VII. You know,
I like Final Fantasy 8 over 7.
ooh, there's drama right there. That's drama. And I can agree with you. I'm the same way. Um, I, it's because I was introduced to 8 before I was introduced to 7. Um, but I enjoyed, as bad as this sounds, I enjoyed the storyline more. They're both amazing storylines. But
Yeah.
if you were to take what I would call the modern Final Fantasy series, which is 7 on,
hmm
because 6, like 1 through 6 were all pixel based,
Yep.
for the most
hmm
part. You know what I mean? If you were to take 7 through, what are we, 16 now? Um, as 7 is probably my number 4 or 5. Like, especially because like we do have remakes and stuff now too. Um, So you got to go up the
I
up
was.
the step.
Yeah. We just got busy talking again.
Yeah.
I need to actually.
You're good. I'm just talking. So realistically, 8 is probably my favorite, followed by, as weird as this is, it's going to be 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10 are probably like the power trio in the Final Fantasy series. Um,
I I like 10 too.
um, like 10, like you like 10 as well, or you like 10 too?
No, 10 too. Sorry,
Okay.
I should have.
Um, I knew what you meant. I just, you think we can get Shadowheart out?
Probably.
Oh, oh, you killed them. I think it's in this next room, isn't it? The thing to open
Yeah.
it.
Yep. It sure is.
Um, yeah. So yeah, for me it was 8, 9, 10. And some people would be like, well, no, it would be like, 7, 8, 10 or something like that. So there's some people don't like 9 for some reason. I think 9 was awesome. Like
Yep.
super, super,
Agreed.
super good. And yeah, 11 was, I never played because it was an MMO.
Yep.
It was the first Final Fantasy MMO. Um, and yeah, I never got into it. Um, because it was subscription based. Um,
Mm.
and then 12 come out. 12 was really good. But it wasn't your traditional Final Fantasy. They started changing, that's where they started changing the battle system. Um,
Yep.
and like
Fun
it was still
fact.
still good, but go ahead.
Um, I was just gonna say, Final Fantasy 12 was the first game I learned how to borrow from Blockbuster.
How to borrow from Blockbuster?
Yeah, I borrowed it.
So you stole it for and brought it back?
I learned how to make a bet. Yeah, all
You,
right. Yes, I borrowed it.
he stole it.
It's the first game.
You heard it here.
No,
He stole it.
no. I I
We don't have any
you know what?
lockpicks. Where do we get lockpicks? There was somewhere to get lockpicks, wasn't there?
Where is where is she?
Who?
Uh,
Shadowheart? She's right here.
no, she's not in that one.
She's right here. That's not. I'm not the brain. Why are you following the brain? Get over here.
Okay.
This is me. The big dragon dude. Yeah, you talk to this
Yeah,
console.
yeah. I got it. I know. Yeah, I don't know what I was in the brain.
Um. Anyways, yeah, the um, we both have -1 in our intelligence. Oh, this is not going to go great for us. Like, you got a good roll, but like overall, we need to get our intelligence to at least 0 so we don't take negatives. Um, but I was saying something and I totally forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
But you were talking about Final Fantasy 12. You never played it.
No, 11 I never played. 12 I did play. 12 I still have my uh manual, the game guide for it. Um it's still over there. I actually just put it away because I had it out for some reason. Um anyways, I. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I just didn't like the battle system in it. It didn't feel the same as playing all the other ones. Um, Not that it was bad. It just wasn't. It wasn't what I wanted. Um, and then 13, I played. I don't think I played Lightning Returns though. Um,
Mm.
I think I played the 13.1 and 13.2, but I don't think I played Lightning Returns. I own it. I should probably play it, but anyways, um, yeah, love that. And 14, yeah, 14. I played a bunch of. Here's my thing. So what's your? I I don't know how many MMOs you have played, because I know you prefer playing with a controller, and not a lot of MMOs are
Final
are
Fantasy
are built.
14.
Final Fantasy 14 was built for consoles and PC. So yes, that one I could understand. But like, have you? You've played WoW?
Very, very little. Because when that was really getting uh to the, to its big blow up where it's popular with our generation,
Right.
my hand issue
Was it at that
happened.
point?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one that I mainly have the most experience with is Final Fantasy 14.
What about SWTOR? Did you? It has controller support, doesn't it?
No,
It
no.
doesn't. I thought it did. But that's
No.
where you're. So you enjoy more so the single player and or co-op style RPGs, because generally you prefer things that have controller support. I know you can play mouse and keyboard if you really have to, um, but
Yeah, but
it
it's
it's you can only do it for short periods of time. Um,
oh yeah. Yeah.
so it's just one of those things that it's just, yeah, I don't know. But when it comes to between, sorry, we were talking about JRPGs and WRPGs. Um, yeah, so your favorite westerns were KOTOR, and what was the other
Yep.
one?
And the other one was with the Witcher
Right,
series.
The Richer. And then for your J's, give me your top two. What you believe really.
The one the Dragon Quest series.
Okay. But if you had to
I
pick one of the
really
Dragon Quests, which one was your favorite to really play through?
Dragon Quest 7 on the 3DS.
Okay. That was, yeah. You think it was kind of built, more or less the better story and stuff, like it was a little more evolved, I guess.
Well, one of the things that really stood out for me is how well it was done, how well it was executed, and
Right.
it was on the go. It was portable. It was ready to roll.
Right. So you could play it anywhere.
Yeah, like if I was bored at the like waiting for a bus or whatever, I could just whip out my 3DS and go to town.
Right.
I selected that. What the heck?
It said,
Okay, there we go. Oh, dude, bro, I've been playing so much Switch too. I was hitting B on my Xbox controller as if it was A.
That's why.
Dude,
Um, so exciting gaming news. There's a Switch 2 at work for me. Probably won't get it until Christmas. Because I think we're gonna maybe do it as kind of the big present for the family. Um, for everybody. So, but there is a Switch 2 coming, but we'll see.
so
We'll see what
here's a
happens.
question. Did you verify whether it was banned or not? Like, were you able to log in on?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, I would make sure
Oh
because
yeah, no.
I've heard that it's still pretty prevalent. People that bought the Switch 2 wanting to like try to mess with it to hack it or like
Oh,
whatever.
it still worked and everything when I was like, because I formatted it and everything. It was still up and running. Like it still
Well,
had
just
games
make
on it,
sure
and like
you can sign
we have to
in.
test it when it comes in, right? So, all right, are you ready for this?
I am, and I hit A, not B. I hit A this time. I love that you're playing and talking and chatting, and I'm just busy chit chatting. And I'm like, oh yeah,
Um, but yeah, it's okay. So let's see. If I have to choose my two westerns, it's a toss up between Fallout and uh uh like Elder Scrolls. Um, I know those are kind of the generic answers. I probably should have waited for you to be at the door with me. I didn't realize you were so far back. Um,
it's
but
all right.
yeah, it's one of those. I would toss those up. But I also really enjoy SWTOR. Um,
Okay.
Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO. I really really enjoyed it. I think it's got a phenomenal story to it. Um, so uh, yeah, it's just one of those things. It's such a hard. I think I'll probably go Fallout 3 or New Vegas. They were both really good at when they were the peak games. As weird as it is, I've tried to go back and play them, and they just, because I'm so spoiled by new graphics and everything, they just don't feel the same anymore. Especially because I've beat both of them. Those are, as bad as it is, out of all the Fallout series, those are the only two I've actually 100%ed, start to finish, like played them, storyline wise. So I haven't beat four. It was a cool story, but I never, I got close, like, but it felt very similar to the story of three, um, in how some of it went. So, but I played more of the DLC than I have any of the actual stuff. Um, See you later, whatever the fuck you were. Lesser Hellsbore. Okay. Um, yeah. So, and then JRPGs, Final Fantasy VIII's there. And I'd probably have to say Dragon Quest as well. But what's the newer one? Is it 11? Is that the right number that's on that one? The one I was, when I first started really trying to get back into streaming, the one I was playing. I think it's 11. I feel like that's right, right? Anyways, but yeah, those would be my top two for each of those. Um, so what matters more? And they're definitely both very important. This question I'm going to ask, but what matters more to you, the gameplay or the story?
100%. Like I'll give you an example right now. Like I'm playing through Paper Mario Origami King,
Right.
and the story's phenomenal, but the battles are stupid as heck. Like they are, it is so dumb, and it makes me angry because the game would be a 10 out of 10.
Right.
story wise, but battle system wise,
You're going the wrong way.
I'm like, yeah, well, you can do it. You can hit the
I'll
little
I'll hit the button. Don't worry.
because it's locked because I'm locked out of the button. I can't join you
Meow. See ya.
because
Another fight. Let's go.
Kill him. Oh, I don't have enough movement. Oh, I was really hoping I did. Yeah. No. All right. Let's move here. How did I only do 1 damage? Do you see that? I did 1 damage to the motherfucker. Let me do it back here. You're not locked out. The door's open.
it's okay. Just hit the thing. It'll teleport me.
Oh, yeah. I'm still going to do that. But...
What lies within? Hurry before they strike.
Okay. Yeah, story is huge, but gameplay does play a part in it. Because if the gameplay is bad, it won't keep my attention for too terribly long. Not as bad, but never anything good. We'll just
So we're in the
enter.
same boat that if the gameplay is shit, the story doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, like it's just one of those things that yeah, this if the gameplay really is really bad, yeah, I can't do it. Trying to think of an example. Actually, there's lots of examples for me. As bad as it is, a lot of games like RPGs that are like, I'll say that are like Final Fantasy, that will put you into like a battle phase, so like if you're walking and all of a sudden it triggers a battle, right? If it's not a turn-based battle, when it's going into those style of battles and it's you just running around in a locked circle, it's less appealing to me to play that, um even though it's probably still good. um but it's just, yeah, it just doesn't hold my attention as well. I'm trying to think of what the game is, and it's a really good game, and I know it has a really good storyline, but I could never get into it. um it's called The Last something. Hold on, I can find it. um The Last Remnant. I've heard phenomenal things. And it is kind of turn-based battles, but it was overly complex for no reason. Like, and I'm sure if I really tried it, it might be better, but I just couldn't get into it. Even though I really wanted to, because it looks really cool and stuff like that. But yeah.
Blood comes easy these days.
If I do a dash, Where is it gonna get me? Right beside the thing. Let's keep it over here.
These boots have seen everything.
It's pill time, baby. This is gonna be fun.
I do need to go take my pills. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah.
No worries.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you with a question real quick while I run and grab my pills.
Okay.
Ooh, and everyone knows the answer to this because generally, I've always done this, and that's just how I enjoy playing RPGs. But when you play an RPG where it allows character creation and you're not just set into playing the set character, you're allowed to make your characters kind of like this. Do you usually make yourself or do you make a completely fictional character? And I'll leave you talking about that. Well, I'll be right back.
Can you still hear me?
I will be able to hear you. Yes.
So, when I have an opportunity to make an awesome and fun character, I like to go and really dive deep if they allow and really choose the minutia of what makes that character tick in a sense. And then I typically like playing lady characters, and my reasoning for that is because
You would rather stare at a
if
girl's butt instead of a
yeah,
man's butt?
exactly, it just boils down to that, you know. I mean, if I wanted to look at a man's ass, I could just get a mirror and stare at my
But
own
but
while I'm
what but
sitting in
what if
mine.
it's first person?
So if it's first person, then I will typically go male. That way I can, you know, like for instance, Fable. We dude, I totally Fable, bro. Oh my god. It's such a good series.
You need to
Um
move your girl here.
yeah, no worries. But yeah, Fable, man. Uh
Yeah. Yeah, no, okay, so
uh
I can agree with like and understand a lot of people, a lot of men will play female characters because they'd rather look at their female character. Um the problem with that is I like to make the decisions based on what I would actually do in certain situations. Um
mm,
and if I'm playing as a woman, I'm just always a lesbian.
yeah, I'm
So,
exactly. I'm 100% lesbian, man.
Is your end.
yeah, which isn't terrible, but you know, um but it's just yeah, I dazed it. Oh, okay, well, sure. I just got to get to the console. Um,
My path be true.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Poke the butt.
I'll strike you down.
I like how your dragon is a monk, dude. That's great.
got claws. um, yeah. When I play, I'm usually I always make a character that is very me. Unless if it's a humanoid character that you have to make, that usually has human features, unlike like this where I made a dragonborn. Um, if I can make if I'm forced to make something that looks very me, I will make it look like me. Generally 9 times out of 10. Um, but if given the chance to play a different race that is alternate, um, I will generally choose that because I prefer to do that. So like if I play Skyrim, I prefer to play as either an Argonian or a Khajiit. Um, I really enjoy playing as a different race in that sense. Um, so it's just yeah. But yeah, that's just how I have always done that. Um, what type of classes do you generally gravitate towards if given the choice?
If magic is available, I tend to choose magic. And if magic is not available, then choose I tend to choose like a technology based class
What?
or like a builder. Like
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you, yeah. See, it's the same way I usually end up playing Skyrim. I will tend to be the stealthy ranger, I guess, usually. I like if it's in something that um is not turn based, I prefer to stick with distance, so I end up being a ranger or something like that. But I also do like to have up close fights, so it's being a ranger. I could be both really good with a sword, but my main weapon is the bow. I can generally kill most things before they even get to me. But that goes even when I play like shooting games. I always prefer to snipe things. I'm a long range person. Even in real life, I prefer when I go out to the shooting range. Um, I enjoy shooting farther than 300 yards. That's what I strive to want to do. Is I want to make those long distance accuracy shots. Generally, most of the time, I'm only shooting 100 yards. Um, just trying to sight in rifles and do that kind of stuff. But
Mhm.
Nothing
let's do
will stand
this.
in my way.
so,
But
so
Realms
it's
ancient
funny you
secrets
mentioned that because I
waiting to
used to try to be stealthy and do distance, but then I always end up having to go balls to the wall anyway.
right,
Where it's like, oh, you looked at me sideways, blah blah. Enjoy the shotgun, bitch. Like um, kind of a scenario.
yeah,
Because whenever I try to be stealthy and be, you know, good,
right,
it never works. It never works for me. So yeah.
yeah. I've just always played. I've always really enjoyed the stealth game. Like, I I've I've always really liked the slow, thought out gameplay. So playing things like Splinter Cell and um, even Ghost Recon, like Wildlands, I've been playing some of that again. I I
Those
will.
are phenomenal
So
games.
those games, if you watch me play it by myself, or even with someone like group, um, like we kind of think the same when it comes to the long game. We would rather not have a close quarters combat. At least I wouldn't. So I will pick off people. I will wait until there is nobody around. And like I've taken like an hour to clear some of those bases because I'm like I don't want anyone to see this person die or this or that. So um, and like one of my favorite games to play are like the sniper games, the Sniper Ghost Warrior or Sniper Ghost Warrior
I
Contracts
like
actually was
Sniper
really.
Elite.
Sniper Elite was really good. It was, a super fun storyline. But I've played through all of those games and actually beat those. It's weird. I don't beat a lot of games, but like I've beat those games because they keep me fully focused on the game front to back because my brain will get that like knowing that I have another target up ahead that I've got to figure out how to make it kill everybody around so that no one does it. That's the dopamine that my brain seeks. Um, you know,
Yeah, I get you.
Whereas getting into close quarter combat and stuff like that, it's fun, it's cool, but I'd rather do it from afar and no one know. I guess that's the Canadian in me.
Worms in your skull.
Do it at long distance and no
Yeah.
one knows you're even there.
Other than the infection, you're
Fair
more or
enough.
less
Some of the best snipers in the world have been Canadian.
But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is
Not
a death
surprised.
sentence, and the clock is ticking.
They have to contend with the Canadian Air Force. You gotta protect yourself from those angry geese.
All right, let's see here.
Let's have a look.
That's your girlfriend, so you might as well wake her up.
On my way.
Ooh. Before I forget about it.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling.
Oh, you're missing dialogue. My bad, dude.
What? I don't care. I can hear it. I was making it so that genitals weren't showing.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, let's see. What other questions do we have here?
But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first. We need
How often do you
supplies.
restart games because you regret your build? Like you
Once escaped, we still
you
have
played
these
it for
monsters in our
a couple
heads.
hours and you're like, nah, this isn't what I want to play, and then you just start restarted. How often do you think
That's
you do
why I
that?
have 156 hours in Baldur's Gate and have yet to beat Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I can completely agree with that. I've tried most races in this, and I still don't know which one I like the most.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
They're all really
I like the tiefling or the elf.
Yeah, but I
Um,
mean classes though. Like what class, you know?
Yeah, okay, fair.
See, my problem is a lot of times I don't restart a game because I don't like how I was playing it. I restart a game because it's probably been 6 months since I played the game, and I'm like, well, fuck, I don't remember what I was doing, so I end up restarting.
Yeah,
You know,
Lead the way.
fair enough.
which is kind of what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
I will say though, this part of the game I remember. If there was
Oh, yeah.
if there was a part where it was like, hey, skip Act 1, I would click
Yeah.
yes.
100%. I would go straight to the night where the night thing.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement nearby.
Loot all the dead bodies. Ooh, what's this? Read the letter. If you want to read that, you can pause it and zoom in. 'Cause I'm not reading it. I'm only reading it in case it gives like quest items or quests or something. What's that? Ooh, thieves' tools. I'll take those. A fish. What's that?
A shot.
Um,
We touch the thing. Touch the butt. What? Oh, we gotta go fight these stupid things. I'll wait till you get over
I
here.
was trying to beat up the door, but all right.
I thought oh, it's just one. Where's the other ones? There's
No,
two.
there's three. It's three.
Oh, it's up there. I see it.
Yeah.
Can't even get close to it.
Well, let them come to us.
We'll go in. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
We're level 1, dude. We're
So
level 1.
out of all the RP, oh well, that proved me wrong. I should have been afraid of the ghost. Out of all the RPGs, which one do you think had the best like party members? Like which one really had the best team?
That's one of the reasons I really like X2. Because like
They were all girls.
oh well yes, and the way that they facilitated class changes
Oh, okay.
through equipment versus so you didn't feel quite so shoehorned in.
Okay.
And
I really enjoyed the characters in Final Fantasy IX. You know, they were such unique characters. I thought they were really good.
I can agree with that. That's a solid choice. I got you up. Now kill that mofo.
Can't. I had to heal.
I know I got scared though, so
Nice. Let me solve this problem. All right. Ooh, what's your favorite RPG villain?
my answer is gonna be pretty basic bitch answer. But I love Sephiroth.
That's my answer too. As much as Final Fantasy VII is lower on my list, I think for a very well done villain, Sephiroth is amazing.
Yeah,
Like
he's classic bad guy.
I would say the story dynamic between Cloud and Sephiroth is top tier.
He's classic bad guy, yet he still has like depth and heart and soul to him.
I will say I did enjoy Cypher from Final Fantasy
Okay.
VIII as well.
All
But but realistically, if we're looking at who is the best villain, I will agree with probably the majority. But we could also say Bowser's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he's not.
Capture the princess and
Yeah, you know, like it's pretty cool. But yeah, if we're choosing like the best out of RPG villains, yeah.
and he's a good dad too. He's always got the parental controls on for Bowser Jr. You know, making sure he's not you know. Our tails touch tips.
So
Does that mean we're married?
no, get over here!
Oh.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Um, I was trying to think of what I was gonna say. Oh, so here's two questions. So we'll start with the first one. If you had to choose an RPG to live in, and I know we've talked about where we would live, I think at different TV worlds or stuff like that in a different episode.
Mhm.
But if you had to pick an RPG to live in, are you picking Star Wars?
Digimon.
You're picking Digimon for an RPG to live in.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. As weird as it is, I love Digimon, and I think Digimon would be super cool. I would probably pick Pokemon, as weird as that is to say. Only because, as weird as this is, based on what the anime has showed us, and even like games and stuff, it's a safer world to live in.
That is, although, like Arceus though.
Right. But what's Arceus have to do with it? Who cares?
He's literally a god.
So, look at what Devi Devimon was during the first season.
Okay, yeah.
But before you even come up to Devi Devimon in Digimon, look at how many times the kids almost died.
Yeah, okay. I see your point, but like
If we're talking about which one would I like to live in, you know.
Hold on. Let's clarify something first. Would I be a digidestined, or would I just be some schmo that accidentally got?
Well, there's the thing. Not everybody is a Digidestined, but everybody can be a Pokemon trainer.
So, am I a digidestined, or am I just some regular Joe schmo that accidentally got?
You've got a coin flip to see, you know, like you could just be just a person, you know, living in a world where fucking monsters pop up and destroy Tokyo.
Okay, fine. Okay, if I'm not a digidestined, I concur. I would want to be the very best that no one ever was.
Yeah, man, you catch them all.
Yeah.
If you're a Digidestined, you can only have
yeah.
one.
That's true. Yeah.
You can make the other ones your friends, but no matter what, when you pull out that Digivice, you only get Agumon or Gabumon who pops out, you know? You're not going to be like, oh shit, this is really a point where Andromon would be really good to have. He's not going to show up. Yeah, no, I would go Pokemon because I just, why not? So second part of that question, which RPG would be the absolute hell to live in?
I think Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask would
No,
be the absolute hell to live in.
That's the wrong answer.
Then what's your answer?
Dark Souls.
But I wouldn't even touch FromSoft. I'd be dead already. Day one.
Absolute hell to live in.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Like, in my opinion, that's the right answer.
Yeah, no, that's... Cheers. I concede. Cheers.
What's the longest RPG you have finished?
finished. Does Dragon Ball Xenoverse count?
I feel like you've played other RPGs that are longer than that.
Probably. I mean, I've sunk.
Is that
Sorry.
so?
Yeah.
We
I'm
clearly
just
moved
trying to
in full
think.
circles.
I've sunk.
So, do you know
I
anything
mean,
about these
Fallout
worlds?
4,
You
Fallout New
beat Fallout
Vegas.
4?
Um, I beat it a long time ago. I don't really remember much. It was more like that old Ron Popeil commercial where it's like, with the Showtime rotisserie, you can set it and forget it. That's essentially
Yeah.
what happened there. You can set
I
it and forget it.
Turn us into.
So my answer would be Skyrim,
Of course.
Okay.
Turn me into a monster.
but
I beat Skyrim, but I
But-
didn't do everything.
but
Although it hasn't
I've
happened
never
yet.
beat Skyrim.
If we can find an expert.
Oh,
someone that
well,
can control
you
these
said
things,
beat.
there might
Yeah,
be-
So-
yeah, you have to beat it. Yeah. So
you said
my
you
my
didn't beat
answer
it.
would be Skyrim,
Oh.
but I haven't technically beat it. I played up to the literal last mission, like the last quest, and I never did the last quest.
You know, I was ready to go this alone.
And now that save file doesn't exist
Maybe
anymore.
sticking with the
But that
herd
was on
isn't such a bad idea.
Xbox One before
And you
I
seem like
Xbox
a
One?
useful person to know.
Yeah, or Xbox 360. It was 360 before I really started playing more PC. But oh, I see how it is. You just leave me out here fending for myself. You go and make a vampire
Huh.
friend.
He started it.
You started it. You walked to him.
Well, he was the one that threatened um
You gotta level him up. Hit him up with
I'm
that
working
level.
on it.
But words are coming.
How do I level the sucker up anyway?
Same way you
there it
leveled
is.
yourself up. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, so my answer
My
would be that. So
camera-
realistically, whatever one was longer, Fallout 3 or New Vegas. And I honestly, in my opinion, I think it was Fallout 3. Because I did a lot more side quests because I also owned all the DLC. For Fallout 3 because when I bought it, I bought the Game of the Year edition that came with all the DLC. But yeah, if we're talking games that I've beat, that also Final Fantasy 8. But as bad as it is, I think I put more hours into Fallout before I actually beat it. All right, we're kind of hurting here, so I don't know if we should. I guess we have to go fight the Mind Flayer dude, don't we? Or
Hold on.
free
Let
him.
me
I'm gonna go free him. Give me a second. I'm gonna go let him touch me with his tentacles. Don't use all your potions. What are you doing?
Monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could
that was an
end its
accident.
life
I
here
meant to
and
do
now.
that for
Compassion.
her. There we are.
Yes, you feel you should be whipped. It's possessing your mind, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Oh, well. I failed.
You try to break the monster lies exhausted, defeated.
Killed it.
You... Gel main smash.
It's the same thing I did to the brain, I guess, isn't it? Let's go get Gale.
We should probably try to get Karlak ASAP as well.
They're farther into the story, though. Like, after the village. Like, after the druid camp.
A hand? Anyone?
Betcha I fail. Oh, look. I didn't.
BRB, bud. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast.
Sure.
Go on. Keep pulling.
Hey, turn off your camera before you do it. I can still see you.
You can see me from this far back.
Wait, as long as you're moving, I can see you.
Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies.
Alright, I'll turn off the cam then. Although I don't think you'd be able to.
You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised.
I am the darkness. Okay.
Just turn it off while you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I'll answer the next question and you can
There, I'll
bounce off
pause my
that.
camera.
Yeah, okay, that works. Let's see. Ooh, so another question I have here is, have you ever forgotten the main plot because you spent too long exploring? And the answer for me is yes. Skyrim is the worst for it. Same with Fallout 4. I get so involved in just walking around like and killing things and finding new little, like, what I consider Easter eggs, even though they're not really Easter eggs. They're just places that, like, you could only find if you just walked around and explored. So it's bad when I play things like Skyrim and stuff like that, or even any game really. I just love exploring. So to play things like that,
I can only assume you two were on the receiving end of
yeah, that's just it opens like Pandora's box, and I just wander, because my brain, it does the a piece of candy, and just, hey, what's that over there? Oh, what's that over there? Oh, this was kind of cool, like, it's just what I do. That's my ADHD, I guess, at work. ADD, ADHD, I don't know. I've got one of them.
by any chance, do you?
It's hard for me to focus on a lot of things. Honestly, I will say this right now, Nano, and I know you can hear me. You should be impressed that we've done 35 episodes of the show. Because honestly, like, I don't know. Like, I enjoy doing it. Like, it's not that I don't enjoy doing it or anything like that, but I'm thoroughly surprised more with myself that I've kept doing it this long. And I'm sure you were surprised too.
Not so much, honestly.
Really?
Because I know you're the type of person, if you have fun with what you're doing and you feel like creatively fulfilled in
as
some way, it helps.
as bad as it is, there are weeks, and I won't say there aren't, where I've been like, I don't want to, but I also don't want to disappoint you. because I know you enjoy doing it. And like it's one thing to not go and play a game constantly and do that kind of stuff, but to me, when it comes to doing something like this, like I don't want to, let you down kind of thing, even though like there's sometimes where it's like 2 weeks in a row where I'm like, okay, like it's kind of like having a job, I've got to set aside 1 or 2 days a week to do it, but at the same time I'm like, that's not how I should look at it. um this is us talking like we normally would. Anyway, it's just I turned on a camera, you know. Um,
Yeah.
so it's just one of those things that like um I I would rather have a good time hanging out and talking, and I focus on the work side of it, putting it together, putting it and uploading it and stuff like that afterwards. And I go, okay, no, now it's done. So it's filmed. I just have to do this and then I'm done with it for the week. So
Mhm.
it's just one of those things like, and anybody would, be that way in a sense if you were doing all your own, editing or putting it together and that kind of thing. Not that it takes me long.
I'll make my way to your
But-
camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be
Um,
consumed upon your return.
But yeah, it's one of those things, right? Like there's just days where I'm just like, most people are like, you do it when you're streaming and stuff. Like you wake up and you're like, you know what? I don't want to do this today.
Every day, literally every day.
But it's just one of those things. Like I know that you really enjoy doing this with me, and I really enjoy doing it with you. So,
Yeah.
you know what? Unfortunately, I gotta suck it up. Just do
Hey,
it.
and if there, if there's days, you just don't feel like it, and like
Yeah, but
you won't.
it's also in my brain that I'm like, I don't want to miss an upload day. Like the fact that we missed today, because today's Friday that we're filming this, and you're probably watching this on a Saturday, if you're watching it. It's just one of those things that um I would I would prefer not to miss it, because my brain is I enjoy the structure of making sure that every day, every Friday at noon, there's a
Leave it for the goblins to kill.
there's an upload from us.
Dude, we're gonna have so much creative fun when my ass finally moves up there. Dude, like, we're gonna have a creator space in my house. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Critical success.
I barely know what it is.
But Demaze, if it's intelligent, we can't just.
Hells, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never. Questionable intellect. Unsurprising. Release me.
Okay.
Enjoy a future with Geich.
Oh, have you ever found yourself forgetting about the main story because you've just been spent so long exploring and stuff in an RPG?
Story of my life, dude.
Atrocities we are becoming.
I have not officially been diagnosed with ADHD,
Neither I,
but
but I know I got it.
Release me and I will share it.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was like, "Hey, did you know you have?" I was like, "Probably."
I don't know how to get this person to. Oh, I guess I could.
And by the way, for those that are wondering, your screen isn't malfunctioning. I was pausing my cam because I'm gonna leave my mouth slightly ajar so it shows that I'm engaged in breathing.
The
But so I can
telegram has
sit like a
just gone into your
slob.
senses. Auspicious. But the longer we
There we
wait,
go.
the
See?
more it
Mhm.
Terrible.
consumes.
Absolutely
My
terrible.
people possess the cure for this
I know.
We're probably gonna wrap
I
it up
must find
here
the flesh.
shortly.
You will join me.
Oh, bro, we barely got through the.
Oh, if
all right.
if they want to watch us play, then you know maybe we'll stream it at some
Yeah.
point. But um,
All right.
I'm not.
Let's.
we might keep playing. To be honest, we'll see.
Oh, thank God.
It is 11 o'clock though. So
Oh, well then.
hold on. Well, I'm doing more questions here. So my answer to this question, is turn based. But turn based or real time combat, which one do you prefer?
Is it a cop out if I say it depends?
Kinda.
So
If someone said, "Hey,
I like
we're gonna
turn-based
make a game,"
strategy.
which one do you like more?
I like the Fire Emblem style turn-based, where I can survey a map,
The party's
plot
full.
out a course
We
of
need to make
action,
room.
and if it goes well, awesome, and if not, then I have
Very
to
well.
think of, okay, how am I gonna pivot?
Words. The horned ones mentioned a camp. One there. This
So yeah, I really
I-
enjoy turn-based.
Yeah, I'm 100% a turn based person. So things like this, where it's very strategic and where you place yourself and make your attacks from and stuff like that. Like that's huge. So playing things like this or XCOM, well XCOM 2 and XCOM whatever this Chimera I think is what the third one is called.
XCOM is great, dude.
Or other games that have this strategy based style um battling. I really enjoy this, but the traditional Final Fantasy style you know battle gauge kind of fights, as long as weird as it is, so I prefer the Final Fantasy style fighting, the turn-based stuff with the battle gauge where it you could potentially get 2 attacks in before the enemy does because their gauge refills slower. I enjoy that as long as the function is it pauses everyone else's gauge while you're selecting your attack. If everyone else's gauges still go up as you're selecting your attacks and stuff like that, I don't like it as much because, it takes out the, okay, I get to act before everyone, because now everyone's going to act one after another and everyone's gauges are going to essentially fill at the same rate. Whereas if everybody pauses, your gauge, potentially can get faster. And you might be, if everyone's starting at the same time, you might only get 2 attacks in before the enemy does if their gauge is slower. But if everyone pauses when your gauge fills and your gauge restarts before everyone else's does, then potentially you can get in a third attack every once in a while because now you're even farther ahead. It's one of those things, like I like that dynamic because it's like playing this, everyone kind of stops in time, even though like in this game, like everyone's still moving, to make it a live thing. Everyone, like, once it's your turn, it's your turn. Like nothing else is going on, no one else is getting prepped for their attack while you're doing it, like. Where'd you go, by the way? You're not near me at all. I've gone up the hill. Why, hello there. Do we want to go up over here and into the down underneath area? and try and maybe get some levels before we head over to the
I mean, we could get Vizel.
well, she's with us. It's just she's not in the party. Give me this.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here! What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it. Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese. No?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
Watch out for those vines.
Damn.
Wait. Do we have a shovel yet? Do you have a shovel in your inventory? No. We need a shovel. Oh wait, I'm a dragonborn. I don't need a shovel. Right? Oh. Oh, I'm thinking of divinity. If I was a legit person in divinity, I wouldn't need a shovel. Come down over here, sir. Don't go down that hole. Come over
Yeah,
here.
but I did something else.
Yeah, don't go down that hole. That you'll get hurt by falling down that hole. Over by me is a ladder. Let me see if I can open it. Lockpick.
Me out.
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you, game. You're just out to fuck me, aren't you? You bastard. Never mind. Don't come this way. There's a level 20 fucking lock. I had to just roll anything above a fucking like 15, and I couldn't. I rolled a crit failure. Where did you go? Where are you? Did you go down the hole?
Yes, I did.
Are you in a fight down the hole?
I am, yes.
Okay.
Where do you give a buck? Everything all right out there?
Do you enjoy the grind of RPGs?
You sound a bit shaken, boss.
If I get in the zone, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, if it's grinding just for the sake of adding or padding to the game, then no. But but if it actually like conducive to like the story and it doesn't feel like it's just to make it longer, then yeah, I don't mind it at all.
Okay. All right. All right.
Sorry, I know
I
that was a
I
long-winded
I
answer.
I enjoy the grinding if it's fun, you know, and as long as it doesn't take me terribly long. For example, some Pokemon games, in order to grind some of those levels out, it used to take a long time, you know, but now it's not so bad. Why can't I hit this guy? Jesus Christ.
Why is everybody missing? What the heck, dude?
How you doing in there? Doing good?
I've been better.
You want me to come help you?
I,
Hello there. I'm on the flank, motherfucker. Critical miss. You're doing real bad.
I just keep missing, yeah.
Which on the note of grinding, which game do you think kind of has the better leveling system?
Between what and what?
But anything like which RPG like has a better leveling system that you enjoyed more?
Death won't take me.
I gotta say I don't mind Fallout. Fallout leveling system.
Right, I can agree with that.
Because it feels like it's a decent balance between yes, this is difficult and oh, this is just tough to be unfair.
Right. The thing I enjoy with like the Skyrim or the Fallout, and I would say more Fallout than Skyrim, because Skyrim, if I look at like that leveling system, like it's a good leveling system, and then you distribute your points how you see fit, but Skyrim's enemies, there are some strong, some not, and they're just kind of thrown everywhere, in the world. Whereas if you play something like Fallout, the farther you go out from your spawn, like from the start of the game, it does get more difficult. You know, you'll eventually you'll realize like, oh shit, there's a bunch of death claws over there. If I need some good XP, that's where I'm gonna go. You know, like. You're dead. That needs a full action. No, I can throw that, right? Can I use that? No. Darn. What's this? Oh, bonus action. Take this. Darn. Quit running away from me, you bitch. You need to heal yourself there. You're not doing so well. But yeah, if we look at the Fallout leveling, because the world is laid out well enough, it works very well. And it's the same with something like Pokemon, because as the game goes on, you're getting into higher level and higher level areas. Leveling is kind of easy in a sense, especially in the newer ones with experience share. You know, um, let's see. Out of all of the games you've played, which one had the better character creator?
Um, that's a tough one, man. Like, I think I really enjoyed the Fallout series creator. Like,
It was good. I would actually
good.
either like it would like it had a lot of like you could do some crazy shit with it. But I would actually like I would say in my opinion I enjoyed the SWTOR character creator because it did have
Okay.
quite a bit depending on their races and stuff like that. Plus you could get other unlocks and stuff like that, but it also had more so many like it had so many races, right? So but I guess I'm gonna have to come get you up, aren't I?
Yeah.
Because all of you are down and not doing well.
And I did heal. I don't fail like this at this juncture. I'm
Which one's you? This one?
having so much fun talking.
I don't know how much health this gives you, but gives you some. Oh, it only gives you one? Interesting. I thought the restoration scroll gave you more,
Okay.
but I guess not. But you're up. Okay, let's see. Ooh, what RPGs or what games would you consider RPG even though I think the general populace would not consider them as an RPG?
I don't know that I can really think of any that people would be like, no, that's not really a JR. That's not really an RPG. Um, maybe if you can think of one, and then maybe
Like
that'll spur my.
it comes down to the how people see a certain genre of games. So, you know, I consider like Metal Gear Solid a are you kidding me? It missed you, didn't it? What the fuck was that? Like it is a it is like a tactical shooter in a sense, I guess, but I would say that it's more an RPG, because it is kind of an open world aspect to it.
Mhm.
Well, that happened.
We're gamers. Um,
It's probably a good time to call it there
yeah.
anyway. I'm gonna load it, but um, it's D&D. It's what happens, you know, like get into a fight, fall down a hole, you know.
Yep.
um, yeah, something like Metal Gear Solid. Like technically, you could call Tarkov a shooter RPG,
I
because it
mean,
is quest.
Wildlands, a game you're
Yeah,
playing.
yeah. There's lots of things that are RPGs, even though their core thing is not an RPG. Um, you know, but you know they still are. They're still a role playing game. Like I would say any game is technically an RPG, um, because you're playing a role. You know, Mario RPG. You know, even though if you look at like Mario 1, it's oh this is a side scroller. You know, it's still an RPG. You know, not in the traditional sense, but it still is. You know, but anyways, let's find. If the world ended and you could only keep one RPG in game system, what would you do?
You mean which RPG would I pick?
Yeah.
I would pick Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. What? Wait, which one? Are you picking like
Um,
the one that includes all of them?
yes, yeah.
You just got the this is my game case. This is the Kingdom Hearts collection.
Yep,
Um,
absolutely, 100%.
that's it. It's a hard question, honestly. Um,
And
yeah,
this
like
one, I just honestly went just straight off like the cuff, like because
um,
I love Disney. I love Disney. That's
mm-hmm,
part of it.
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call myself a Disney adult, but I like the variety that it offers, like the
Yeah,
different.
yeah. Um, as weird as it is, I think I would probably go No Man's Sky.
Oh, yo, okay.
Um,
Cheater, pumpkin eater. No, I'm kidding. That's a really good choice.
well, it's a really good choice because like it's the every planet is very basically the same, but it's new every time at the same time, you know? And for me as a single person to explore that entire game, I never would. I'd never be able to, you know, because of the way the the generation works in it. And the amount of amount of solar systems and stuff like that in the game, I can't. There's no physical way for me to be able to explore the whole thing. So,
Mm.
and it's also a game I haven't actually beat, even though I've put 371 hours into it. Um, but that would be my answer. But anyways, yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed some of the gameplay. I'm gonna make it disappear now. But yeah, this is the part where we say adios, amigos.
And this is the part where I go, Buenos nachos, everybody.
Yeah, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what your favorite RPG is, and suggestions for any other games you'd like to see either us play on the podcast, or just on the live stream. We're gonna play some more Fallout 76 probably coming up, and we'll probably play some more Baldur's Gate maybe at some point. We should go back and play some more Digimon Survive, and continue reading through that novel, because that's basically what it is. And that's something I've been thinking about doing. I know you have your reading Discord, or not Discord, Twitch, Tales from the Crypt, and yeah,
I should get back to that, to be
I
honest.
I should start doing it too. I enjoy reading. I need to read more. And I wonder what the rules are of reading graphic novels. Um,
Mm.
you know, if I'm reading like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles IDW stuff, like I own it. It's my PDFs. Like I have the it's on my Kobo thing.
I mean, if you like the way that I've understand it is if you're like reading it, but you're also giving like feedback, you're actually talking about it, you're making some something transformative,
Right. But
then
am I
you're
allowed to
okay.
show it?
I would assume.
Yeah, I'd have to see. Anyways, yeah. Have a good one, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.